Well, it's fair to say I'm having an absolute ball here. It is a beautiful day, but the weather has really turned it on for us. Every single person here is welcoming, having a ball, living life to their fullest. You know, if playing around in the mud doesn't seem like something you think you'd want to do, believe me, you're missing out. This is great. Absolutely great. I'll be back. G'day, old mate and I are about to head to Barraba near Tamworth for muddy mayhem, and since he's going to be my accommodation and my transport, I guess I better check the blinker fluid and maybe top up the oil, get a toothbrush, and then I'm ready to go. Well, if I haven't packed it now or checked it now, it's too late. It's time to hit the road. Except I've got to bring the bins in. Domestic life. Then we'll hit the road. Captain's log. As we venture on our journey, we've so far made it 10 kilometres. 2 mobile radar cameras, 1 fuel stop, world's slowest petrol bowser, and covered in petrol. Bought a Chico roll to keep the journey going. Cold, had it reheated. Went to wash my hands. No water in the taps. Off to a good start. Only another 4.5 hours to drive. Let's do this. This wheel came off Brad's car and he rolled it today. Auction it for charity.
Seems to be some sort of
air-cooled assembly.
500 on the left. I'll be 500 now. 500, 500, 500, 500. Any more on 500? I'm not sitting here all night.
It's amazing what alcohol will do for people's decision-making skills.
Is that you? Oh, excited. Second. 500. Going once. Twice. Done. Thank you, Phil Daniel. Right, guys. We appreciate all your support.
Next morning, 8 o'clock, had a sleep in. Just been having a chat for a while. They're out there wetting the track down behind me. Bit of fun yesterday apparently. Brad rolled his car. Over here, people waiting for some coffees, bacon egg rolls, and as one of the first cars starts up. So I'm about to go and brush my teeth because my mouth tastes like the inside of this ground. Then I'm going to eat a bacon egg roll and the coffee, and then by then I would say there will be cars driving around in circles making mud. Good fun. This thing's pretty cool. Looks like it's on an original chassis. Dodge Fargo tabletop tray. Tray's a bit similar to what it's been building on my International. Obviously a local business, Phil Denier, Paraba. Shout out to Phil, don't know you, but you're a local, so here's your truck on YouTube, mate. Nice truck. And if he knows he left his window down last night, inside of my car was full of dew. Look at that, $8 each. There's about 35 pieces of bacon on each of those. And this keeps telling me I'm attractive. It's a complimentary cup of tea. So as you saw, this was my accommodation and transport yesterday, and what a perler. I've never actually slept in it before, or him before. Sounds a bit wrong. It was great. Fogged up the windows a bit. Yeah, so Brad's rat truck here. Wheel snapped off it yesterday. She ended up on its side. I'll be in a car a bit later with Dan, the V-dub. He was sitting in the passenger seat of this thing at the time. Shook him up a little bit. It's fair to say that it's a bit of a beast. Fair to say. Hopefully that's not needed later. Country showground, country people, country hospitality, country-sized meals. Looking good, Dan?
Hey, man.
What run are you?
I'm next. I'm going to put some water down.
Okay, cool. Righto.
Yeah, it's actually right.
Yep.
It's soaking up the water pretty quick, so I'm going to put some water down. But it's getting all over the place, so
Okay.
see how it goes. Yeah.
Cool. And I heard you got the exhaust off okay?
Exhaust off, yep.
Yep.
Want to make a bit of noise, so.
Good. Doesn't sound like a V-dub anymore.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's mixed match, a bunch of parts.
Yep. And there'll be links to Dan's YouTube page. A little video he made about this a couple of weeks ago.
Thank you very much, mate.
No worries. Righto. Speed and chrome. Okay. I'll see you out there, mate. Good luck.
Take care, mate. You have to come for a drive.
I will, for sure. Stay on 4 wheels.
I'm trying.
Smell that. That's what we want. Oh, this little guy. P76, 38, 19, 9.5. Look at this. Everyone takes Jag front end out to put in their hot rod, so what's left for the Jag? Just a trailer axle by the looks of things. Euro trash. No one's going to disagree. I think that 48 215, oh, FJ, I mean, might be a little bit quiet. This thing's cool. Here comes that patrol. G'day. How you going? Got all the safety gear. Actually, it's got none.
Mate.
Wetting it down. It's not bad. They let them come on here and churn this thing up. And later on they got to fix it up, but hey, they're right into it, the locals. Very welcoming. This is their first year and they're hoping that it comes back again, so these guys are certainly trying to make it a success. Whoops, he's into the fence. The crowd goes wild. '51 Ford spinner. Twin spinner. 'I'm not sure if he's making up rules or not. That's okay. That's it. That's it. Thing sounds like it's got a 6 in it.
Yeah, I like it.
Whoop. Can't park there, mate. Traction could be an issue.
Oh, it's slippery. I seem to be able to control it a bit better yesterday, but I guess it'll get better as the day goes on.
Yeah, yeah. Just about to jump in with Dan here, and there's a few cars before us. But we're going to get out there and do some of this slippery stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Got my lid on here. Just about to jump in with Dan.
Hey, no way.
Good, mate. Good. Yeah, got to jump in. We'll be in this little weapon, so you'll only see me from inside the car, clenching my butt cheeks. Got a Corolla out here at the moment. We're up in a couple. You guys doing well? What a great group of people. The marshals actually asked everyone to step back from the fence earlier because they were a bit concerned with the slipperiness of it, that someone was going to get hurt. Don't want any of that. They're doing a great job. Doing well though. Doing real well. Just say everything you just said again.
I'm a one-shot bloke. So don't do it again.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
So just before, so this has now got this speedo kilometre had 0 Ks on it when Dan came up here, and it's now got 7. What'd you say? 7? 17
Ks, yeah.
Got 17 Ks on it. So that was after the build. This has got a radiator. It's got a Corolla motor in it. Was it a
Yeah, Toyota 4K.
4K?
Out of a K70 Corolla.
Yep, it's in there. I'll show you later.
And then you've got Jeep radiator out of a Jeep Cherokee.
Yep.
Been under the parcel tray.
That's the part that'll fail then.
Yep.
Jeep part. No,
The
just
Jeep
keep
part,
going,
yeah.
mate.
So then the fan shroud's made out of a flattened out drum.
Yep.
And then, yeah. So I didn't know whether any of this shit would work.
Well, it's proven itself so far.
Yeah, an old gas bottle there for the overflow tank.
Yeah, that's
I had
cool.
a few different ones. I had a Jaeger bottle in there, but I was worried it'll smash.
No, I like the gas bottle personally. I like the shifter. Hopefully it's Whitworth, because they're no good for anything else.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
That's a Volkswagen axle bearing size, isn't it? It's about 24 mil, isn't it?
No, I don't know. It was broken.
Yeah.
With the tools I broke at work and just put in the bottom of the drawer to modify.
Yep.
So,
I got a few cars like that.
yeah. So, yeah, it's had 17 of the hardest kilometres it's ever driven in its life.
And it's got 97,000 patch panels on it. Didn't want little vents there, obviously.
Yeah, no, they cause rust.
Of course, rust. Can't have rust. Apparently paint preserves that, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. How cool is it? And Dan, as I said, he's got a video, so I'm not going to go over the whole thing, but this has got a stereo system, basically at every corner, every foot, there's some sort of speaker. It's got the world's smallest muddies on it that he managed to get to fit by Berkeley tyres, was it?
Sorry?
Berkeley tyres?
Oh, yeah, Berkeley Vale. No, hang on. Super cheap tyres are Berkeley Vale.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Yeah, he bent over backwards to go and get those tyres, man. Hooked me up. All the other tyre shops in the area didn't really sort of want to. No, can't get him. He really went and found them.
You got to love that, don't you?
Yeah.
Here's half a yin and yang.
No, that's the teardrop from you know like.
Oh yeah, prison teardrops. I got one on the other side. I'm not going to hold your pocket, mate. I'm not going to walk around holding your pocket. If you know, you know.
No one notices the teardrop, mate. Yeah.
Pretty cool. So I'll be sitting in this seat later, and I'll be holding Dan's pocket. Nice.
Oh man.
Oh look, that's even got a quarter window delete. Nice. SES doing a good job here.
Always doing a good job.
Little roller. No, not a roller, Salika. Guys are having a ball. Track's looking better. Don't have to have big bucks to have fun. Looks very DeLorean-ish. Go in the passenger seats having a ball. Oh, gonna lose their luggage. Good stuff. Didn't see this Inter before. It's a cool looking thing.
Are you doing a problem?
Righto, heading out next will be Matthew Johnson, 79, Toyota Corolla KE.
Death Dodger.
I believe this comes under special. I'll be bugging. Special modification. Most people run turbo superchargers and nitrous. He's running a 12-volt Milwaukee blower. Makita, sorry. He's come from the Cox area, 79 Toyota Corolla K55 with a 12-volt blower.
Makita 12-volt blower, turbocharged injected on this roller. If you can't do a skid, you'll be able to clean up your backyard. Love the uniform, guys. How you feeling, Dan?
Oh, pretty good, eh? I'm excited. I love this shit.
So am I. I'm stoked, mate.
Yeah. Oh, he's waved him off. Here we go.
Yeah, good stuff, mate.
Oh, that was fun. Just shy of 7,000 RPM. Come around, man.
Yeah, well, you got something to break now. 7,000 RPM rep limit, mate. Nice work. No limiter on this car. Sorry?
I don't know how I read that eye.
Yeah, sheer determination.
Oh, that was fun.
That was fun. Good on you, mate.
That was sick, man. Hey.
Bloody awesome.
Happy days.
Good drive.
Oh,
We're still on 4 wheels.
What are we sitting at?
Well, that was a run. That was my first mud run ever. So huge. Dan was my first. He'll always be my first.
Break your mud run, Sherry.
That's right. Now, safety inclusions. I got a spanner, 30, what is it, 34, 30 mil. So that's my grab. And then that's pretty much it. Yep. But this thing was actually built for the road. And Dan did this, so I like the taco. Look at that. Beautiful. This thing is great fun, seriously. This car was built purely for fun, and that's what he's doing with it. Nice work. What's that on the seat there, Dan? He doesn't want me to video. A little nugget.
No, it's not mud.
It's not mud. Actually, what's that on my seat? Ah, nice. Herbie the love bug goes bananas. Check out the roof as well. Nice. you are. How are you, buddy? I'm being pointed to the boot. Oh, now there's a setup. Yes, my precious. Smell it all. If that can't make you laugh, nothing can. Good one, mate. Yep. Just having a chat to the owner. What was your name, mate?
Kane.
Kane? Yeah, it's on. I've got a YouTube channel, mate. Toxic Garage Customs.
Okay.
So you'll be on it, mate.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. Kane, he's from near my area as it turns out. So are all these cars. So I'm going to try and catch up with them. Let's face it, they're close to my area. I love this Nova as well. This Inter, it's a cracker. I love it because it's an Inter. They're all a thing of beauty. I love a gasser style. Left hook. Who owns this guy? This is Trent. Trent, was it?
Trent?
Yeah, Trent. Yep. Yeah, g'day, Trent. I'm Todd. I'm from Toxic Garage Customs.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Thanks, mate. Love your car.
Thanks, mate.
Drive it sweetly out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. What can you tell me about it?
66 Chevy Nova, 4-door. Built up as a gasser. 6 litre LS, running E85. Turbo 350, 9-inch. That's about that.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple sort of a thing.
Yep. It smells sweet out there, mate.
Yeah, got the additive in the ethanol.
Yeah. Very nice. That's cool. You're actually near me. I'm at Cooranbong.
Oh, okay.
Talking to the guy at the moat.
Oh, Kane.
Kane, yeah, he was saying you're at my way, Curry.
Yeah,
or Western sort of area.
Every pellet, mate. Yeah.
Yep, cool. Oh, very nice. That's a great car, mate. I love watching it out there and watching your passengers. They look like they have a lot of fun in there as well.
Yeah. Well, we're on the fun side, they're on the outside.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They get to see it all.
That's it. Excellent, mate. Good on you. Thanks for chatting, mate.
No worries, mate. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Toxic Garage Customs, mate. Check it out.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I'll just do a little bit of a walk around, mate.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Good on you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pretty cool. It smells sweet. Seriously, these people are so nice. I've just been offered a run in this one. How cool, hey? How cool is this thing? This is a Vanguard or something, I think. They're all bloody cool. Vauxhall Vanguard. the spare keg as he breaks down. I like the brace for the seat. Haven't seen this old girl move yet. Obviously it has, but I haven't seen it. It's a stick shift. I don't have to tell you what you can fit in the boot of these, but if you don't know, a 44-gallon drum. P76. Story has it they spent more time designing the seats than they did the rest of the car. Apparently the seats are comfortable. This guy wasn't run well, so I don't know if he's done anything about that, but it doesn't matter, he's having fun. Death dodges off the Valvoline drum mudguards. No sharp edges here, so the obligatory exhaust popping out of the mudguard. Yep, got the fiberglass rust repairs. Toyota parts, eh? For all my international friends. A150 guys. There's Dan, having a chat. Oh, this is that stereo system I was talking about before. They're looking at something else. Look at that. The subs in the keg. If you can identify the model, you're a better person than me. These things got some pretty serious hot rod suspension setups in them. They've got to make these things so that they function. I'm sure some are built better than others, but I imagine you can't just slap anything together and hope for the best. I would, but I'm sure I'd probably fail. Oh, there's boom front end, still got disc brakes. Rack and pinion steering. Radiator in the back here, seems to be a thing. I wonder if this thing was a registered hot rod at some stage. Road registered. It's got some pretty fancy stuff on it. I think this belongs to Graham. Graham from Northern Beaches Hot Rod Club, I think. If someone thinks I'm wrong, please tell me. Haven't seen this Dado out there. That'll be cool. Looks like a clean car to get out into the mud. Good on him, I say. Don't know what it's running, but if you're a Dado person, which as you know I got a Dado, got a few accessories on it, some pretty big brakes. Wonder what it's running. Maybe twin cam or something. All good. Past his blue slip. humour. Pretty much anything that had passed this thing for reg has been removed. Oh, the headlight surround's fallen out. It's okay, it's got a cable tie. Humpy. FJ. Oh yeah, mate. Is this your car?
That's my bloke I work with, car, Brad. From Cool House Hot Rod Shop.
Oh, Brad. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know Brad. Oh, just tell me you own it. That's okay.
I'm Phil.
Phil.
Work with Brad.
Yep.
And this is his car that he's kindly brought up for me and his cousin and anyone else to take for a spin and enjoy ourselves.
Nice. Very nice. Is he going to have his car out today? I wasn't here yesterday, but I heard he had a bit of a
He's got
incident.
a mechanical problem.
Yeah.
Wheel fell off it yesterday and he put it on its roof.
Yep.
And then we worked out that it's got a messed up gasket in between the blower and the manifold.
Yeah, okay.
So
Sucking
it's
air.
just leaned right out.
Yep.
He doesn't want to do any too permanent damage. So,
Yep. Yep. Yeah, so Brad from Cool House Customs specifically bought this car up here so that friends and mates and family and that can jump in it and go for a spin. Not a bad gesture. As you heard his mate there saying he rolled his car, snapped the wheel off it. It's got a blower manifold issue, doesn't want to lean it out and cook it, kill it, so he's not driving. That's okay. This one's still there for everyone else to use. Bomb Squad. That's their car club, same car club that Dan's in as well. Brad's at Tuggerah, Central Coast. They're just prepping the track up. They had about 2 hours driving, and then they're prepping it up. Bit of a break. I guess give everyone a break and also give them a chance to do this. From what I can see, from what I can understand, it's bouncy and it's slippery, but everyone's driving it to the conditions, I guess. So, well, I don't know, I guess there's a particular way to set these up to get the best out of them. And these guys are certainly trying their best, and let's face it, everyone's just here to have a good time, so that's a good thing. Hey guys, you're on camera.
Hi.
I got overalls in the car and I got a flannelette shirt. Can I join the club?
Absolutely.
Sure.
We're non-discriminatory.
Good on you. Now, I saw this thing had been stripped of a wheel earlier. Good to see someone's replaced it. Looks like the Dirty Sanchez is having some repairs done. They got all the luxuries of the no-post hoist, floor jack, wheel jack stands, perfect. Got the no-post hoist going on there, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful.
Bar marble choice.
These guys have a lot of fun.
That's good, mate.
Enjoy, boys.
Yeah.
Righto, they got the track all prepped up again. All the cars lined up, ready to go.
The engine you can hear, that is the Makita.
Looks like the Inter's having a bit of trouble starting there. Oh, she's up and going. Looks like they've got a 304. So I'm with Matt here. Matt's got this Vauxhall. What is it? Vauxhall. It's a,
I think.
yeah, Vauxhall Dunno. Yep, that's an official name. Vauxhall, as it's known. What are you running in this, mate?
It's got 253 in it.
Yeah, nice. Okay, and Trimatic.
Yeah, Trimatic.
Yep, good. Borg.
It's EL Falcon diff in it.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, nice. Very good. And how long you had this on the track for?
Probably 8 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been around a little bit. Sort of get around to when they had it in Penamere and Uralla.
Yep.
And one out at Crespin.
I've never been here before. I've known people that have been to various mud events. You guys are great. Obviously have a ball.
Oh yeah.
All fun and laughs, which is what it should be about, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. And what area are you from, mate?
From Maitland. So
Maitland.
Just near Newcastle.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm from Cooranbong.
Yeah.
Yeah, just recently moved up there from Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, mate. I'll look forward to seeing you out on the track. Good on you. Thanks for talking. This Esky, I heard the guy talking before. I think it had a blown 6 in it before. It seems that people know the car. It's obviously got a Chev in it now. So small block. It's a pretty cool looking thing. Looks like a drag car, but I think those things are all actually built for the dirt. Pretty wicked. Yeah, that's why they designed inner guards, I think. That's so cool. Hillbilly Deluxe. Cracker. These guys had a great time out there as well. I didn't really get to see the Dado run before. I saw it off in the distance, but I didn't film it, so hopefully I'll get a chance later. It's a street car, so I imagine they're not going to try and destroy it, but they're certainly having some fun. This thing's got a whip snipper blower on it. No, sorry, not a whip snipper, blower on it. Forced induction. Is there a problem, officer? Well, where do we start? Airbag controllers. No problem, sir. Please move on. Have a nice day. All the kids stuck in the mud. Revving like a 6. I was talking to a guy a little while ago, and that wheelchair that I was joking about before, that's this guy's. This guy lives his life in a wheelchair. His road car, hand controls. This thing, hand controls. It is insane. Absolutely incredible. As I said, living life to the fullest. This guy is the guy that you want to try and match the bar of, I tell you. Incredible. I'm going to see if I can have a chat to him later. Tune on the run. in his FJ because his other thing is broke. Pretty clear he knows how to drive on those tracks. Certainly given that little Holden 6er plenty of steam. Doesn't get half bad, that thing. I don't think he has lifted his foot off the floor. So apparently what Dan wants, Dan gets. I heard him say the track was a bit dry, so they're putting the hose on it for him.
Get the hose out, mate. Yeah.
Have a good run, boys.
Thanks, mate.
The boys are doing some fine tuning here, so as you'll know, to adjust a 304 you've got to get that cable tight, that zip tight right in the right spot, otherwise she don't run. So it's a fine tune thing. You think you're confident?
Game of millimetres.
You're confident?
Game of millimetres.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, all right. I'm with you. Now, apparently the issue here is that it hasn't run for 18 months. Well, it was parked up 18 months ago, and then they've jumped in it and was going fine, and then it stopped going fine. So checking out things, misfiring inconsistently. Still sounds great. It's a 304 VN heads, later model motor. I think it's VN heads. On a Hilux chassis, Trimatic. Yep. There's Dan. He's giving it heaps. He's determined to absolutely have fun in this thing. The sheer look of determination on his face. He decided to change direction because, hey, no one said you can't. European car, probably not to go that way anyway. Yep, coming around again. He's doing some slalom. Geez, that thing's revving. Some serious revs going on there, Dan. Doing well, mate. The NRMA to the assistants here. Keep your membership paid up, people, otherwise you too will get stuck on the track. Up and running. Yep. Now we're up and running. And go. Got a rattle in the rear end there. Just when you turn your camera off, he nearly flips it. Took out a witch's hat. Would have been a butt-clenching moment, to say the least. Mind you, he did it last run as well, so maybe he's used to it. through the roundabout. I saw a Ford shifter in this before, so I'm guessing it's probably got a Clevo or a Windsor or something in it. Which I thought the natural thing for Jags was to put a 350 in them, but hey, apparently not. Well, gotta throw some mud. Mud sticks. Whoop, they're broken. Thing looks hilarious lifted out the front like that. Sure, it's lifting that front wheel. Yeehaw! Well, I'm in the Nova with Trent, and this is going to be one hell of an experience, I reckon. The Burke is out there at the moment, mate of Trent's. So once they're done, we're going to go out there, and I'm going to hold on for grim life, grim death, whatever the saying is, but whatever. I'm going to be having a lot of fun. Fantastic, mate. That was absolutely awesome.
Oh, no.
Appreciate it.
No worries, mate.
That was a real experience.
Not the best looking run, but it'll do.
Look fine from my seat, mate. I got to say, that was fantastic. And I've said it before, these guys are just fantastic. I've never met Trent before, an hour or so ago, and would you like to come for a run? I didn't think about that for very long, I can tell you. That was awesome. If you ever get a chance, try and jump into something like this, because seriously, you're not going to experience that anywhere else. Good on you, Trent. Really appreciate it, mate.
No worries at all, mate. Thank you.
Cheers. So, still got my helmet on. That was my seat. And I got to say, that was bloody awesome. Really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was as wild on the inside as it might have sounded. And I've seen this thing from the outside. It is absolutely fantastic. Just thought I'd give you a bit of a view of what the area looks like. Looking at a beautiful piece of countryside here. Not too bad, eh? Listen to the ambience. You can never complain about the sound of a V8 in full swing, can you? I can't. I'm pretty happy with it. So I've got a phone charger. I got one for the cigarette lighter in my car, and cigarette lighter kids, that's for lighting cigarettes. New cars don't have them, I don't think. And I got a one that plugs in the power point as well, and I'm lucky enough that I'm right next to a power box here, a powered site. Anyway, the people in that caravan just there, Jen and Mark, they've let me use their power box, and because I was standing there for so long charging it up, they gave me their fast charger to use. And then as I've gone walking off, Jen pretty much insisted, in a very, very kind way, that I take their portable power pack. I've never met these people before. Like, literally never met them before. They're from Narrabri, and they're drag racers apparently. We've got to find out more about that, but I don't know how many times I have to say that car people and these people are really nice, and country people love Australia. We've got a bit of forced induction going on here. Makita 12 volt blower. Gotta have a laugh. I missed it, but all of these missed it on film, but all of these cars just got completely coated in mud by one of the cars out there. Like, there was massive chunks, and there was a man walking past, and it was like he had been rendered. He's got so much mud all over him. Damn funny. Like right over here under the fence. Under the fence. The Euro trash. Not a bad effort. If there was points for throwing mud, that was it. Yep. Got that one too. Couple of witches hats. In the finny with cane. Doing U-turns.
the end of that. I reckon that's the fuse will be gone.
Oh, okay. Got technical problems. Here she goes. Even the best plans don't work. Got an electrical gremlin, and unfortunately the gremlin is overriding 30 amp fuses. I put a couple in there and we're getting towed out. But I'll tell you what, the time I was in there, it was bloody awesome. It cane shore can wheel and the thing is fun. So I appreciate the time I was in there. He's got to get towed off. See if we can get this thing fixed. guys were quick. This track over this side's dried out a lot. Slippery as over the other side, but dried out on this side. Ah well, next run. See if I can do anything to help Kane. I don't know if that's his day or whether he might know where the gremlin is. Just while we're here though, look at this thing.
End of the party bus for the day, I reckon.
Yeah. I reckon you got any chance of finding where that gremlin's hiding?
Burnt wire.
Yeah. Ah well.
That'll do it for
I guess you've got what you've got, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, this is what we got inside anyway. Good bit of wheeling, good bit of fun. Bloody awesome, quite frankly. Hey buddy.
You got a shackle?
Well, it's interesting talking to the guys with the big wheel cars, so Kane and Trent and yeah, I guess there's a little escort that's out here as well at the moment. They're saying that they have a lot more difficulty on the track, on this track, than what the hot rods with the skinny wheels do, even steering. Yeah, it's interesting because some of the hot rods got really skinny little front wheels. They've got a variety of different size rear wheels, but they're having a lot of trouble wheeling it around here. But they're all having a ball, but I do get the impression that some of the guys with the big tyres are getting a little bit frustrated with what they're able to produce out of this, but they're all still smiling, and they're all having a cold adult beverage at the end. Safely. I reckon the old water cart's got a few stories to tell. It has more hits than Elvis by the looks of things. Looks like it had a head-on collision with another water tanker. Holy dooly. Can we fix it? Probably not. Looks like it's been onto its side, that's for sure. It's leaking too. Not only do they take this thing out and thrash it around in the mud, which I've got to tip my hat to them, my goodness. It's got a tow bar. So I don't know if that's for a caravan or whether they do like a drag challenge or something like that. But this thing is a weapon, a beast. These guys just know how to have fun. Can't take it to the grave with you. Enjoy it now. I'd like to see this thing out there. Could be interesting. Don't know what the gearing is. This thing goes hard. Oh, the man out there, he's going hard too. Love the glittery paint on the motor. It's got to be covered in mud, it's got to look good. Bottom of a sewing machine. Dan's getting the swing of that, I can tell you. Here's one for you, Brady. We got the P76 out there. I've missed most of its run. These alloy motors sound on song when they're going. I don't know if it's a 4.4 or what it is when they normally are. They're a good motor. This one's blowing a bit of smoke. I think it's lost a tyre. Yep, it's lost a tyre. Oh, that's what he's dragging behind himself. Where are they? I've lost them. It is very much lost a tyre. It's the only motorsport I've seen where they wave a checkered flag to finisher. Hey, won't be like everyone else. Yep, there seems to be a tyre missing. Smells terrible. This sounds like it's running a lot better than it was. Still not perfect, but better. Still coughing and farting. I think they're making inroads. They thought there might have been an issue with the shifter. Shifting up. It's got a Gemini shifter in there. Shifting up, putting it into top gear and playing around with funky stuff. As we said, it wasn't going to fix itself, so they've got to play with something. trying to throw mud at me. They're succeeding. Considering how badly that thing's running, he's doing well. Way! Oh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Well, that's a real shame. The inners had a flip, but everyone's out and they're okay. So that's a good thing. That's why we have crash hats, long sleeves. Very good outcome for the guys. Real shame about the inter. Boys in orange were in a real hurry. Well done to the crew. I'm filming this more to show how they flip it over, but I'll speak to the owner if he doesn't want it on footage. I won't put it there. I don't want any bad publicity or bad memories or anything. I don't know, maybe I can send it to him. Not a great thing, but I guess it's going to happen. It's motorsport. I guess these guys know that the possibility of this happening is always there, but you don't like to see it. The young guy, I think it was the young boy over there, again had his stack hat on and all that sort of stuff, and you know, there's safety involved in this. We'll slowly do it slowly, guys, so you don't absolutely destroy it. Not too fast. Not too fast. Oh, the strap's onto it. Oh, there it is. That hurts. Tell you what, built the tray pretty well. Built the tray pretty well because it's intact. Oh, the roof actually peeled off it. It wasn't the bonnet they were picking up, it was actually the roof skin. Wow. Well, I've just gone into town to get myself some supplies, a couple of adult beverages for tonight, and a roll, some food, a bit of a snack, some fruit, and have a quick look around the town. So I'll take you for a drive and you can have a look. What's your name again, mate?
Matt.
Matt. This is Matt, the owner. What more can you tell me, Matt? It's got a pretty cool looking grill in it, so it's got to eat you.
Yeah. Well, it was actually destined for the scrapyard. So the old boy, he was a scrappy at the time, so he picked it up and he's like, no, that's too cool to sort of let go. So he just put it in his garden, and it sat in the garden for a couple of years, and then we sort of found out about all these mud runs and saw it. We were like, yep, we want to get something sort of going for that. So we dragged it out the garden and then sort of just pieced it together with basically what we had lying around.
Yep.
So it's very, very low dollar, very high fun.
Nice. And you were saying the chassis is basically your welding patches welded to welded patches.
Yeah, basically. So the chassis has seen better days because we pulled it half out of the creek sort of thing. But
Yep.
yeah, so patch the chassis up. It's got an L300 front end in it now. Falcon diff. Yeah, 253 with a Trimatic. yeah, some leftover Speedway parts from when I was racing Speedway, so that's where the AFCO radiator come from.
Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, Speedway history.
Yeah, so same as tyres and that too.
Yeah. So why the L300 front end? Just so you could put the 8 in it more easily, or because of the brakes and the steering improvement?
Everything in the front was like locked up, not moving.
Yeah.
Like everything rubber was sort of, you know, perished away, so not salvageable basically. So we just sort of cut everything off the front end, and then L300 front end straight in it.
Yep.
And then that sort of gave me the Ford stud pattern to match the EL Falcon diff in the rear.
Yep.
And I had run the Ford stud pattern in the race car and stuff too, so we had the wheels and different things, so it's just sort of pieced together what we had.
Makes sense. And the shifter's a pretty fancy looking thing, right? You're sure it's meant to be in this car?
Well, that's actually a hydraulic handbrake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right. Okay, yeah. Like in a drift car or something?
Yeah. Well, I had no rear brakes at all, and then I had trouble before, so you put your foot on the brake, you lose your steering sort of thing, so, and then the rears are still driving.
Yep.
So I thought I'll put a hydraulic handbrake in it so I can at least slow the driving down sort of thing.
Yep.
And the shifter is backwards.
Wait, that other thing?
Yeah, so
okay.
that's the shifter.
Reverse shift.
So yeah, because I didn't have the correct linkage and that for it, so I've just sort of pieced this thing together to fit around it. So since it's directly on the box,
yep,
it's back to front, doesn't have the linkage to switch it.
Yep.
So yeah, that's me parked down there, and then for race mode up the front.
Yep.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. Away you go. Sweet. I love it. As we were saying, these things destined for the scrap heap, you turn it into fun. What do you reckon this thing owes you?
I think I'd be about $800 in it, to be honest, because like I said, the car was going to scrap.
Yeah.
And the motor and box I paid about $450 for, and that was years ago. I know you can't get that sort of thing now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I've done head gaskets on it before. I think me fancy drift shift thing, it was I think it cost me about $60 or $70 off eBay a couple of weeks ago. So
yep.
Yeah,
and of course,
not a big dollar car.
Anything that you can find lying around. That's always my attitude as well. Just no matter what it is, if you can make it work, then it works. I like it. What are they? Stratco seats, are they?
Oh, there's something knockoff that came in a car that was destined for the scrapyard as well, and pulled them out and threw them in.
So I hope the keg's actually full of beer and tapped into your mouth when you're driving.
Yeah, it runs off the beer.
Yeah, good one, mate. She's cool, mate. Cheers.
No worries.
Well, this is where the poor old Inter ended up. Apparently the expanding foam didn't hold up to the job. Everyone's safe. All's good. Popped a screen. I'm sure the guys will get some hammers and beat this thing back out again and make it work again. That's the idea. She did suffer some damage though. They even bent the exhaust tip. Never mind.
If we could get you to come and see Ali or Phil and get that little bit sorted out. Anyone that rolled in late, that'd be greatly appreciated. Righto, woman, whole formality thing. Just to kick things off, I've got a bit of a list here of special thanks to offer. And first and foremost, I need to thank Phil and Ali Denya. These two were the brainstorm behind this. They almost single-handedly organised this thing on their own. They've done a fantastic job. We thoroughly appreciate what those guys have done.
Great way to finish the weekend off. Big raffle, couple of steak sandwiches, fire pit, and more live music. What a top weekend. This was their first time. The inaugural event here, MAYhem. I'll try and come back. I reckon you should too. This was my camping spot last night. Literally exactly where I pulled up. Jumped out, sat around the fire after going to the raffle, and then crashed. Windows were all foggy, had good company. What more could you ask? Well, everything's done, everything's dusted. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. People are getting ready, starting to pack up. Well, most people are probably still sleeping it off, but some people are getting ready to go. I look like I've been sleeping in my car for a couple of days. Funny story there, it's because I have. So I've had a ball. I suggest you come and check out MAYhem next time it's on, or any of the mud events. I think would be a good idea. So I'm about to hit the road, end up camping with a bunch of guys that I had met, which was really cool, and their families, their kids and so on. They were in that rollover actually. So I'll chat about that in the video. But until next time, thanks, Baraba. You've been great. Just stopped off at the town of Manila in the Tamworth Shire, which so is Baraba. Just having a brekkie. This is the main town, main street I should say. Love these old country towns with the strip down the middle and plenty of parking. Not a bad lifestyle, I reckon. Beautiful day. Just talking to a guy that born and bred here, bunch of bike riders, motorbike riders. He found out last night that his cousin manages the hotel. He had a good night. Well, I'm going to drink the coffee, hit the road. Cool old place at Willow Tree. Lots of bric-a-brac, knickknacks. I reckon it's about time for another coffee. I reckon when you're going for a tour around this beautiful country, it's really easy just to drive through everything and not have a look at it. But I think every now and then you gotta stop and smell the manure. Like seriously, this is Emirates Park in Quirindi or Quirindi, and yeah, this is what the whole trip's been like. It's gorgeous. Now on a separate note, a few k's back, a car in front of me went over a kangaroo. I think it was already dead. The problem is that by the time I went there, got to it, it was still dead, but it had bounced up and it went underneath my car with a god almighty thump, and then all I could smell was burning kangaroo for a couple of k's. So I'm very thankful that I didn't lose my sump or something, but I reckon when I look underneath this, and I don't look at to do it right now, I can smell it now. I reckon when I look underneath this, there's going to be clumps of kangaroo stuck on my exhaust or something. It was horrific. It was sort of a combination between dead and burnt breakfast. Not burnt breakfast, burnt barbecue. Anyway, car is running like a treat. Touch wood. So, time to keep going. Good old mate.